Good morning, America. That's good. Dunkin' Donuts. French vanilla coffee. Good morning. Today we're talking about Resident Evil, a chapter that's coming to Dead by Daylight, which is one of my all-time favorite video games. A new killer, a map, new survivors. Also, we're going to be talking about Boston, Massachusetts, and why. One, it's my favorite place I want to go visit so badly. And two, the COVID restrictions there have been lifted. So it seems that things are getting back to normal here in the States, slowly but surely, in 2021. As well, as June's coming up. And with that, there's a lot of birthdays in my family, including yours truly. So I'm hoping to do birthday shout-outs. For those who want to be shouted out, just drop your birthday, the date of your birthday, name and date, in the comments below. Well, let's get going with Just Talk. I'm Justin Frugier. Let's talk. All right, before we get started, let's just start off with a clip, a trailer, if you will, for the Dead by Daylight chapter of Resident Evil. Let's go. Now, for those of you that are fans of the Dead by Daylight series, this should be a treat for you. Like I said before, I didn't play. I mean, I probably played the demo and all that when I was when it's back on the PlayStation, I think it was, and then started really playing it when it was Resident Evil 7. And so now they have a huge map for Dead by Daylight. You get, I believe it's Leon and Jill, I believe, survivors, as long as the killer Nemesis, who was a big favorite back in, I believe, Resident Evil 2. So this is going to be big, a big map. Things are moving along for Dead by Daylight. They seem to not quit. There's always new killers. Apparently this year, in the next 6 months, I think they have 4 killers coming to Dead by Daylight. So a lot of killers, a lot of updates, a lot of new things coming to the game itself. So like I said, if you played it before and it didn't spike your interest, I suggest maybe giving it another try. Lots of changes have come and are still coming. Also, Boston, Massachusetts. Why do I want to go to that place so bad? Because there was a hit TV show back there in the day called Cheers. And for you that watch the show, to me, it's probably one of my favorite shows of all time. Goes up there with probably Home Improvement, and everybody loves Raymond, and I loved Alf. Alf was a hit back in the day. But Cheers, it was just so comical, so laid back. You kind of have your own Cheers around here. If you do, you have your own bar that you call yours, where everybody knows your name. But it's a place where I want to go visit because they actually have the location and walk downstairs to Cheers itself. They have memorabilia, places where Norm sat, kind of look just like the setup or on the show Cheers. So it's a place that I want to go just for that reason. I don't want to go anywhere else in Boston. I just want to go there and spend my weekend or whatever there. So, but yes, the COVID restrictions have been lifted. They're getting back to normal, slowly but surely. Mask requirements are no longer needed, and we can only hope that things turn out well here in the great old U.S. of A. That we don't turn out, I believe it's like India, where they thought things were going well, and it's not. Not saying that we're better hygienic, but I hope that everyone's taking the proper precautions, and still, most importantly, continuing to live their life to the fullest, because I don't believe you should have anything holding you down from that. I look at life as in a sort of religious aspect. That's why I don't really get into politics, or I don't believe that what president's going to affect what. It is what it is. I believe there's God Himself will basically take care of us. We're not going to go astray. We're not going to this place, this great old state is not going to burn up or implode from the inside. So we're going to be okay. I believe we're going to get back on our feet. For instance, July 16th, for you wrestling fans, wrestling is coming back live. Of course, the WWE is. Live events starting in Dallas, Texas, then going on to Fort Worth and Houston. Then you have AEW, who's been having some crowds, but then I believe this past Friday was the largest crowd I've seen yet. And then they have a pay-per-view this actually today, Sunday. Golly, there's just so much going on. School's out. People are, enjoying the Memorial Day weekend, which, again, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't have our freedom if it wasn't for the men and women, past, present, and future. So we thank the military, the armed forces, for their sacrifice each and every day, not just on special holidays, but each and every day. June. My father-in-law's birthday is coming up. Father's Day is around the corner in June. That's going to be, well, I say my first, but, it's going to be my second. And where, my son's going to be actually, he's large and in charge. He's, anything he wants to touch, grab, terrorize. He is. But yeah, June birthdays. I got my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, and then yours truly, which is not important. When you get to a certain age, I believe birthdays are like, you're just another year older. I mean, what can you do different? I mean, you can, I guess, set goals. I haven't, golly, I say I want to go to the gym, but here I am. Going to look like James Williams if I don't watch it. James, I hope you're seeing this. Nah, he's a good guy. But T-shirts, again, are headed this way. Can't wait to don the T-shirt, Just Talk T-shirt. As you can see, I donned a new Halloween 2 poster. And hopefully the Halloween 2018 one will be here soon. Things are going quite well. My vacation is coming up in the next probably 2 weeks. So I'm very excited to get a couple weeks off. Also, I want to ask if any of you know of any locations, abandoned locations, such as buildings, any sort of buildings that is abandoned, that is okay if we make our way. I want to film some locations for certain horror clips, certain short films that myself and then a couple of my other friends are doing. Also, if any of you know of any buildings for lease or for rent, some land or something, we're looking desperately for a new location for our wrestling ring and from our backyard hobby. So if anyone knows of anything, holler at me. Write it down in the comments, message me on social media, text me if you have my number, and please, we need your help. And also, ending on this note, I have the mask that's coming soon, a picture of it anyways. I'm hoping this June it arrives. It is going to be the Carver and that's what is actually called, the Carver mask. And that's what I'm going to name this character, Carver. I've got certain get-ups for him to wear. And here's a picture of the mask right now. As you can see, he's a very, very handsome little fella. Kind of reminds me of James. But no, he's going to be one freaky one for the books. I can't wait for him to come in. Can't wait for to film some stuff, especially on my time off. It's been too long. I'm ready to get back into the horror swing of things. I will tell you, it's difficult to do this, to do anything that you want to do, that you used to do on your free time when you have a child. But like I told my wife the other day, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. He's just a ball of sunshine, a ball of joy to have. So, things happen for a reason, and I'm hoping my son takes his loves and passions for things and goes wild with it. Whether it be horror, whether it be wrestling, whether it be video games, whatever, I want him to be his own person, and I want him to explore this world. I don't want him to be tied down to old Southeast Texas, even if he wants to, but I will let him know that there's things out there beyond this little old awesome city of ours that they offer, that offers some good jobs, some good things in this world. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for joining Just Talk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you would, let me know on your birthdays. And also your, what do you want to talk about? I will, and I want to so bad. I'm going to be asking around here shortly about businesses on who wants to be on this show. So I can't wait to be starting that up. But that's going to do it for me. As I said again, this is Just Talk. I am Justin Frugier. Y'all take care. Love y'all.